It's my pleasure to call our new president, Jack Chomsky, to call upon Ben Steinberg, our dear friend.
Before my presentation to the composer of that beautiful music, it is so special being here this evening. We're so grateful to our hosts from Canada, for those of us who have crossed the border from the United States and look here this evening and see the flags of the three countries behind us on the bima. It's beautiful to be hosted in this wonderful country. And of course, we're honored also by the presence of the director of the Japan Information Center, the consulate, Mr. Otsuka, and the Consul General of Germany. As you may know, we plan to travel next year to Germany. And last year, we went to Poland, or 2 years ago. It was a wonderful trip that many of us were on. Listening to this beautiful music so beautifully performed, I am sure I am not the only person thinking about another possible travel destination. And we're so honored that you have learned the music of the Jewish people so beautifully by heart and singing it so magnificently. And we hope we might be able to return a favor sometime. As noted, we also want to pay a little tribute this evening to Ben Steinberg. And what do you give the man who already has everything, including a Kavod Award? We've faced this problem already earlier this week, so you give him another beautiful plaque and piece of art. Ben Steinberg has an important association with this beautiful synagogue, dating back many years, and association with every major Jewish and musical institution in Toronto and many across Canada. Such an accomplished composer, both in the sacred realm and in the secular, having written many sacred services, works for choir, organ, orchestra, works such as The Vision of Isaiah, Yerushalayim, Echoes of Children, having twice been an artist in residence for the city of Jerusalem. Many of us, probably all of us, know your beautiful music. And like a chazan at his or her best, you facilitate the connection between people, the liturgy, and God. So often when we hear your music, Ben, we hear your love and respect for the tradition, and it's almost as if you disappear, and we hear only the conversation between the music and the spheres, the music and God, the music and people. You're a magnificent composer, you have tremendous skill, but through your great use of that skill, we hear these beautiful connections. And so we want to present you with this tonight. Ben, there we go. The artwork, a beautiful Mordechai Rosenstein print, Eitz Chaim Hi, It is a Tree of Life, presented to Ben Steinberg in recognition of his most distinguished career as a composer of synagogue music, the Cantors Assembly, 2011, 5771.
I'm a short speaker. I'd like to thank the Cantors Assembly for this honor, especially significant for me given this organization's history and its love of Chazanut, which I share. Cantors have great reverence for liturgical texts, for their meaning, their poetry, and their strength. Serious composers feel the same way. The interpretation of these texts bring us together in efforts to engage our congregations with understanding, emotion, and connections to our history. I'm pleased to be associated with an organization like the CA and with other sincere friends like those on the Bima tonight. On a personal note, I feel very close to all of them, from my long association with Cantor Benny Meisner to the warm relationship I'm privileged to have with the wonderful Shinonome choir, in Hebrew, MAKHELAT HASHACAR, in English, Choir of the Dawn, in case you were wondering what that meant. Many members of this choir and of its movement, Bet Shalom, have become close friends over the 19 years since my wife Machi and I first met them. We've spent time with them both during our visits to Japan and during their 3 previous Toronto visits to my congregation, Temple Sinai. We've become more and more aware of their loving support for the Jewish people and for Israel, and we've found their loyalty steadfast, sincere, and encouraging during difficult times. It gives me much pleasure to stand here with them tonight. Our hearts go out to them and all the people of Japan who continue to suffer in the aftermath of the tragedy suffered in their country last March. We wish them well, and we hope the Shinonome Choir will return to Toronto soon. Thank you so much. Now, we're supposed to have a duet here with 2 singers. So where are we going to get the second singer, Cantor Meisner? Lama lo.
I don't know the music. You're serious?
Absolutely. Little improvisation.